How to get back up? No. What about phase 2? No. We're gonna go back to the support department. Let's take... What? That went way too fast. Let's take to something.
Hey! You're Yuna's teacher!
Oh, you two. Ken and Nana, right? Suppose you had Sunday school today, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. It's just a pain in the butt.
Huh? Where's Sis? Kurt and Allie aren't here either. Who's this weird old glasses guy? Weird old glasses guy. Whoa, you're both so pretty. What are your names? So cute. My name is Elisa. Her name is Emma. Do you know these children, Reen? Yeah, they're Yuna's twin siblings. I see. The hair does look just like hers. Oh, it's a cat. Hey, I mean, wow. Never seen you here before. You've got such pretty fur. Cute. He's just as cute as Mishi or Kagemaru. Just play with them for a little bit at least. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Yeah, we gotta ask about that. Do you guys know the Ashen Chevalier? He rides this really big, cool toy. We do happen to know him. What did you want to ask about him? We wanted to say thank you to him. He saved our lives. Saved your lives?
Yeah, last year. When Calvert attacked, he saved us. We fell out of the car, but he used his big toy to protect us. Yuna was with us when it happened.
We're gonna see it or something? Why would we go to this black screen?
Yuna, you should at least eat some breakfast. I brought you some porridge Sandy made.
Louise and Jessica are worried too. And not just them. The entire branch campus is concerned for you. Ourselves included, of course.
Oh yeah? Well, where was their concern for Crossbell when it was getting annexed by the Empire?
Why? Why didn't you two go with Instructor Reen? Didn't you want to go?
Of course we did, but we didn't think it was right to leave you behind. You may already be aware, but I was originally meant to attend the main campus.
Yeah, we've learned that like 6 times from you, dog.
I would follow the same path as the other members of the Vander family in serving the Imperial family. I never once doubted that I would one day be given the honor of being appointed aide to Prince Cedric.
We're too busy looking after you, Busta.
However, last fall, the government suddenly decided to relieve the Vander family of its duties. The honor of protecting the royal family should not be monopolized by the nobility, they claimed. My brother was then shipped off to the outskirts, my father and uncle buried in military busywork, and I suddenly found my life's purpose gone. And so I made a rash decision and switched to the branch campus at the last minute.
Oh, that was the title screen image. Interesting.
Kurt.
To be perfectly honest, I barely knew a thing about Crossbell before this trip. At first, I thought being annexed into such a powerful country as Erebonia would be a relief to Crossbell citizens. However, pride in one's home isn't that simple. Compared to the helplessness you and the people of Crossbell must feel, my troubles seem like nothing. Once I realized that, I decided I couldn't leave you here alone.
I have trouble understanding why you're feeling like this, Yuna. I never had a hometown, nor was I born from biological parents. I suspect I was created so as to experience as little emotion as possible.
What?
But hearing you last night, I experienced a strange feeling in my chest. Then, Instructor Reen asked if I was okay leaving you here alone, and that is the reason I am still here.
Allie. Unlike you two, I don't have a good reason for staying behind.
You know, she's in a military school. Shouldn't they be going to her and be like, suck it up, sucker? You got work to do. You can't cut it here, then go home or something like that.
I know what I should do.
You want to be depressed? Go out there and depress those magic knights. Like, dang, lady, you got stuff to see. That's what I'm saying. This reminds me of that image that I posted on Discord, in fact, a while back, where it was like some Twitter message where black teens say, "Can I talk to you? I'm depressed." And then black parents say, "Go depress them dishes." You know, like, that's what this reminds me of.
Regardless of what's going on, I just need to grit my teeth and keep moving. My reason is just my own selfishness.
Depress those dishes. That's what I'm saying. I was cracking up at that. I was like, that is so true. Oh, man. According to the analyzed action pattern, the coordinates are those numbers. Thank you, Tio. This is the place. Southwest of Crossbell, just beyond our camp. Is this? Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Emma, you know about this too? Yeah, there are a lot of places in Crossbell that have been imprinted with high concentrations of mana. A temple in the northwest, old battlefields to the northeast, wetlands near the lake to the south. Yeah, you've already told this to him. There are more, but those were the ones I was planning to go to. There are that many. She named 3. This land maintains its connections to the past. Not to mention, it was connected to the Azure Tree that appeared a year and a half ago. The coordinates indicate Stargazer's Tower. I tried going there earlier. It was one of the areas that held rituals to bring about the fake miracles. According to the log I took earlier, mana has been sharply increasing. Thank you. That should be all we need to know. We're approaching the home stretch. Let's make sure we're prepared. Yes, 2 enforcers are waiting to oppose us. I'm sure the new Class 7 and the other students will help out, but we, the old Class 7, need to be the ones to break through.
Ah, nothing lights a fire in my breast quite like courage in the face of insurmountable odds. I shall join you on this quest of yours.
What are you doing here, Oliver? Huh? What? Oh my goodness. He's dressed like Olivier. Could it be? Are you? Prince Oliver? We definitely gotta go talk to Tita. Traveling musician Olivier Lenheim.
It is a pleasure to see you once more, my dear Tio. Also, I'll have you take care to say my name properly. I am the drifting poet and seeker of love, Olivier. It wouldn't do for passerby to mistake me for the famed debaucherous Prince of Erebonia. Now would it?
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Isn't that the name you used when you went to Liberl 4 years ago? Won't the inspection team notice you're not there?
Oh, they're far more preoccupied with Alphen at the moment. That naughty, debaucherous prince has gone off on his own to play with Mishi in the theme park. A bitter thought though it may be, I've benefited from the absence of a certain constantly fretting bodyguard this time.
Prince. But the royal family is.
But it is because I am a member of the royal family that I must do this. You see, my position prevents me from speaking out on behalf of Crossbell. Thus, I've no other choice but to turn to action this day.
Doesn't mean his position. Didn't he there was something that they mentioned about how he stepped down from his royal duties and things like that and lost basically everything for that. So I was kind of surprised that, he was brought on along with this trip. But at the same time, you have all the opportunities in the world to speak out against injustice and attacks to righteousness. Be a paladin for the light.
Otherwise, I would not be able to face the people of Crossbell I have come to know and love. Upon my telling this to Alphen, she could do little but sigh and agree to my escape scheme. I also come bearing a message from Elise Tureen. She wishes you well and says to stay safe.
I see. I guess after hearing all that, there's no way we can say no. Dante, will you do the honors?
Thank you, Prince Olivert. Class 7 as well. On behalf of Randy, Ellie, and Lloyd, please protect Crossbell from this disaster looming over it.
Good job, Dante.
Yes! Yeah!
All right. Everybody said yes except for Olivier, I'm pretty sure, who said yeah. But you need to stop.
A year and a half ago, the Empire took over Crossbell without any bloodshed. Of course, Calvard wasn't about to let that stand. Their military strength is about even with Erebonia's. Calvard's armored aviation divisions are full of highly mobile tanks and gunships. They invaded Crossbell to try and drive out the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army held them off with their Panzer Soldats, but during the first few battles, there were a number of gunships that broke through the front lines. Because the occupation was so sudden, most of the citizens were in a panic. Most people fled the city, hoping they'd be away from the fighting in rural towns or remote mining villages. We had the same idea and tried to at least get Ken and Nana to safety in Armorica village. I had just gotten back from the police academy and got an acquaintance to help drive us to the village. That's when it happened. On the way there, we encountered a Calbardian gunship. It was hit by Imperial fire, and I'm sure the pilot started to panic. It started firing at us, even though we were clearly not a military transport. Our driver tried to maneuver around it, but the vehicle took a hit and we were all thrown out of it. It was frustrating. I felt so powerless. All my training at the police academy didn't help one bit. I threw myself on top of Ken and Nana, swearing I'd make sure at least they survived. And then a gray shadow swooped down on us. It looked like a giant statue of a knight had come to life. With one swing of its sword, it cut off the gunship's rotor, letting it land a ways away. And just like that, we were saved.
Are you all right? Is anyone injured?
I heard the voice of a young man coming from inside the giant knight. I found out later. That was the first official mission of the man now known as the Ashen Chevalier.
For some reason, she, has so much animosity towards him, even though he saved her life and her siblings' life. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? Now, Olivier. Pleased to meet you. Likewise. I love this outfit. It grants me so much freedom. In fact, I feel so free I might just throw an impromptu concert at the theater in the entertainment district. Maybe let's save that for next time. Is that the theater Arc and Seal performed at? Arc and Ciel? That's right, but alas, ever since the lead actress was injured, there hasn't been a proper performance there. All of the remaining members have given small performances, but thanks to this birdcage, they're indisposed for the time being. Oh, most interesting. If that's the case, does it mean they have some connection to the SSS? Rixia Mao. That girl who was with him. Anyway, once we're ready, let's head to the camp. Let's explain the situation and then head to Stargazer's tower. Very well. Let's go. Olivier is going to replace Machias. Let's see what he's capable of. Got 600 attack. Give you that. What kind of orbs are we dealing with here? Regalia. He's got a lot of garbage. Yeah, I'm guessing they throw EX when we already have that, except we don't have this. Maybe I missed it. In any case, go and throw gloom on you. Olivier, he can come if he beats you in a game of cards, and tell Yuna she gets out of bed if you beat her in cards. Boom, cards resolve the problems. Man, Dante, you just know the solution to everything. I like the way you think. Alright, well, since we can't go to the exercise camp. This was a perfect time. Let me just double check to see if there's any side quests. Oh, it says stop by the camp. Okay. Sure, there's probably like a hidden quest somewhere. It's loading. There's a quest right there. There's something over there as well. These guys have anything new to say? Moving in. Right. Evil Empire invading your homeland? Challenge the Emperor to a shadow game. If he doesn't accept, then he's a buster and his soldiers will leave in disgust. If he does accept, straight to the Shadow Realm. What's up, Gato? That camp. Same one that was on the roof of the special support sections roof. What is it doing here? Now I'm kind of curious. I know we're in the middle of something, but Celine, can you talk to it? Better appreciate this. So, did you learn anything? Looking for a girl, a human girl, actually. Well, seems like this is getting pretty intense. Did something happen to the girl? She's trying to go to Michelin, on the opposite side of the lake. Someone she knows is being held there, and she wants to save them. That's Prospel's birdcage. Celine, can you try to get more information? Fine. Play the cat at cards. So this Mimi girl, tried to go to Michelin in order to save someone from being captured. And according to Cape, she said she was going to take a bus. I don't believe you can take a bus from Crossbell to Michelin. I think the only ways are the cruise ship and the railway from the medical college. And you couldn't catch a whiff of her scent on the pier, right? Yes, that's why cops worry. Judging from what I heard, the situation isn't too extreme. Yes, it would be nice if we could help, but we need to get to the Stargazer's tower. We should let Reed decide. I'll be able to go to Ursula Road for some time. That's fine. Alright, Capiche. Let's help. Besides, it's related to the birdcage. I see, I wholeheartily agree. Of course. You'll get no objections from us. Gleam, can you tell Cop the good news? Yeah, you softies. With Celine acting as interpreter, they consulted with Cop. In order to track down Mimi, they decided to check all of the bus stops in the area. We should be able to eliminate the northern bus stop since it's in the complete opposite direction. Check the eastern, western, and southern bus stops. We have to visit them one by one. Alright, Cop, please follow us. We'll find Mimi for you as soon as we can. Wait, you just talked directly to Cop. He's a police. Cat-based information network. Man, the world isn't ready. Yeah, Mama Dukes. Well, look who showed up. Sorry about what happened last night. Sharon, she did what she did of her own free will. There's no need to apologize to me. The one saving grace is that we got her to a good doctor quickly. Though I had to cancel one inspection today due to her absence. I see. Well, I imagine it's tough now if Sharon was taking care of things before. Yes, I admit it. None of us can possibly match Miss Kruger when it comes to this. But we'll do everything we can to stand in for her until she's better. Thank you very much. Also, the way you carefully avoided telling us where you're going for your inspections was impressive as always. Lisa, out of curiosity, what spots will you be inspecting? I hesitate telling someone in your particular position, but Pengram Gate, where the military cannons are being deployed, and a military factory being built on the western side of Crossbell. Oh, how predictable. And lastly, I will be visiting St. Ursula's Hospital. I'm going to speak with certain people about ways to improve medical technology in the Empire. Mother. My, you certainly threw our expectations for a loop. Understood. Hopefully, you find time to visit her sometime during your inspections. Well, she certainly is something. But I agree that improving our medical technology is important. The whole thing is so like her. If she was only focused on making money, I would have already given up on her. Well, someone seems to be a little pouty. Sure, she has her own way of dealing with things. Indeed, as do we. We should focus on the task at hand now. There will be time for such conversations later. Yeah, we've got a gato to save. Oh, there's a shop right here. What can I purchase from you? That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm gonna buy 4 of those. Just maybe for like the future. What if they stack? Yeah, poor Sharon. okay. It'll get better. Turn that off. Hey, it's the Pops. Papa Dukes. Sir, you'll be returning at 2 p.m., is that correct? Yes, I'll be back in time for the meeting at 3 p.m. Father. Ah, Marcius. And the rest of you are here too, I see. So it seems you've decided to work with Reen. Yes, it is my belief that this doesn't go against my duties as an inspector. Like I said last night, this is the path I've chosen. Understood. Keep traveling this path until you're satisfied. Though I think going to a political school might have been easier route for you. Because the man who graduated from a political school only end up surrounded by nobles at the Imperial Household Agency. You have a meeting soon, sir. Yes, I plan on meeting with Speaker McDowell in Michelin. Sir, I don't know if anything will come of it, but I wanted to hear his opinion on the 8 Metropolis plan. Let's each of us fight hard for what we believe in. Yeah, agreed. As a humble servant of the Imperial family, I feel I should say something. My hope that a certain nameless, wandering minstrel stays safe. I received your message loud and clear. You give the speaker my regards. See that costume disguise. There we go. That's the word. That disguise ain't doing nothing. Man, I'm still a little salty that Central Square. Still a little salty that our meeting got interrupted with Rufus the previous, well, I could say yesterday, and that would count as real life yesterday, as well as in-game yesterday. It's quite impressive for me. Okay, there's no bus stop here. Vroom, vroom. We can go to the law office real quick. I feel a presence. This isn't good. Governor General's guard is stronger than we thought. This may be a code 308. We need to call it in to headquarters right away. Did anyone hear that? That's strange. I thought I locked all the doors. What the? That was a burglar, perhaps. Maybe, but something is really off here, especially how they ran straight for the hidden passage. Highness, can we spare the time? Of course, we can't simply leave them to their own devices. Go after them. Yeesh, seems like we're heading into trouble. You know, split up, searched the geofront, but I could not find the man who fled. I'm so glad I don't have to track him down. Can't believe we lost him. I sensed a presence, but considering how agile he was, he can't be a normal person. That being said, I don't think he's affiliated with the Society. Yeah, there's no reason for a Jaeger Corps to be in the Crossbell right now either. If anything, it seems like they're trying to avoid being seen. So the Society, so not the Society, not a Jaeger, yet they're skilled enough to run from us. Highness, could it be? I know tensions are running high along the border, but agents from the Republic, have they infiltrated their way into Crossbell? Only speculation, but if it's true, we can't handle this matter on our own. See, we can't ignore the Society either. Well, we can't chase them both down. We'll have to leave one group to the others, right? Yeah, we're still only speculating. However, we'd better let the army know. Oh, be sure you don't tell them about moi. A gentleman must keep his air of mystery, no? Well, there goes the serious mood we'd built up. In any event, this doesn't bode well. Let's finish up here and head to the Stargazer's Tower. West. So east exit bus stop. No, west exit bus stop. We are on the west side. Need to find a bus stop. Don't see a bus stop here. Wait, that leads outside the city. Prince is more and more annoying. You don't like Olivier? Oh. How about the station? Nope, not the station. Also, by the way, you did a check on how long this game was on average. I'm right. I'm not even halfway. I'm telling you. I am telling you. All right, where the suckafu sucka are these bus stops? Crossbell City, West Exit Bus Stop. Are they outside the city? Oh. Suckafu. That's the bus stop for the southern route. There's a medical college named after St. Ursula down there, right? The bus is here now, so let's go check it out. Reading company has to blah blah blah. Doesn't seem like Mimi came through here. Yeah, we should check the other bus stop. Button. I guess for some reason they marked these as required quests. So that's what threw me for a loop, because it's not a required quest, it's a side quest. I was like, oh, they want me to go there for my required quest. Well, I need to find it in some other area. Which up ahead is the bus stop that goes to the East Highway toward the Tangram Gate, where the new model of railway cannons were being taken. Go investigate. Looks like we got it. Might sound stupid, but do cats have an amazing sense of smell? That does sound stupid. We're not like dogs, but we certainly have a better sense of smell than any human. Cats average around a few 100,000 times better, but dogs are well over 1,000,000 times more sensitive than humans. Can't even comprehend that. Was crossing my fingers for a real lead. Bingo! I wonder if that missing bus is headed toward Tangram Gate. It's between that and Amorica Village to the northeast. If you look at the bus's timetable and it's close enough, we could chase it down on our bikes. It's already long gone. Can't make contact. If only the support section were here. What does he mean? Looks like he's a clerk from somewhere. I think I've seen him at Orcus Tower. Well, in that case... Excuse me, but is something wrong? I'm Abel from the Governor General's office's Transportation Division. When I've been told, a bus that left an hour ago for Amorica Village hasn't reached its destination yet. Oh no, that's worrisome. The village is only a 30-minute drive from here, so something's off. But the military police have their hands full guarding the inspection team. Thought to ask the Bracer Guild, but they're closed. You know they've been closed for that long, man. Why don't we look into it? Can't believe it, you're famous. And you're with an inspector. We're currently working as a team due to some peculiar circumstances. That said, we have the means of transport and would be happy to check on the bus. Really, that would be amazing. You know if the lost girl is on the same bus? Sure, her parents must be worried sick. What's her name? Her name is Mimi, and she lives along Central Square. Wait a minute, it can't be. That cat that's always with my daughter. It is? Are you Mimi's father, then? Girl's about 8 years old and has pink brown hair. There's not a doubt in my mind, that is my daughter. What? Oh my gosh. We'll find the bus right away, sir. We just need you to stay here and remain calm. Understood, I leave it all to you. Alright, let's go. Full throttle. Please drive safe. Vroom vroom. With air gunships existing, you don't think railways are a good way to transport large cannons? Well, you know, you do have a point there. Or cannons around to the front lines. Getting to the front line? Alright. But moving them around, it's like you're asking to get chased around and blown up. Yeah. That is le true. But what you're forgetting is those things probably weigh like 1,000,000 tons. And, you know, airships probably can't carry those very reliably. Alright. Kill some suckers. Look over there. Just as I thought. You didn't think nothing. We won't let you hurt them. That's close enough. Are you here to save us? Pop! Not waste any more time. To arms.
It seems this will be quite the struggle.
My
Quite
turn.
a struggle indeed.
Go up in flames. Fire!
Oh. Sequenced that wrong.
Answer.
Perfect reflect. Oh, I wanted to see what he does.
My turn.
Let's go and throw out a... Wait, what?
Let's go.
Cross Crusade is not a battlefield wide? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're fine. Good body.
Now it's my turn.
Alright, what is your order, sir? Arts cost reduced to 0 when we get ATS. That's not worth 3, but I guess that's 10 turns. So it's double that, and you get an ATS buff. I don't know if it's worth 3 though. What kind of crafts you got? Pierces through a large enemy. Nightmare 100% for Requiem shot. And a nice HP restore. And Akashic Star. We're definitely gonna have to see that at some point.
Far too slow. Perfect chance.
Attack!
I'm up! Who's more dangerous?
Get back! Now!
You know what you have to transport large
It's mine!
large cannons? Large explosives.
This
large
is it!
explosive targets.
Yeah!
Oh, I killed the linchpin to all that.
Now it's my turn.
You have an interrupt? You do not have an interrupt.
May you rest in peace. Fire!
Leave it to me. Go up in flames? Fire!
I'm going!
Oops. I
No!
don't actually want to do that.
I'll see to this.
It's my turn!
Oh, you have art support 3. Or, I mean, 2. Guess I don't want to, hang out with your squad.
Ah! It's down!
It's mine!
That's Frit.
Leave it to me.
Leave it. How's that?
Let's keep moving.
Oh, that's a lot of master ports. Hey, Bridget is, I mean, it's still a ways away, but we're getting there. Cop, what are you doing here? Who knew a cat could cause such a commotion? Just happy we could bring them back together. And that both the bus and its passengers are safe. All thanks to Adios's guidance. Thank you, but just who are you? We're the Liberation Front. The Imperial Liberation Front. We've come to stop this Crossbell nonsense. Man, wouldn't that be crazy if I mentioned yesterday how, like, it seems like we're eventually going to come to the realization that we're going to go against the Empire and whatnot. And so wouldn't that be crazy if we reform and become the Imperial Liberation Front? It would be nuts. What a relief. Mimi is safe. Why did you do this? Or, yeah, why did you do this, Mimi? Because you told me Lloyd was in Michelin. Wanted to help them. I see. Well, you knew about what happened last night on the rooftop, huh? Yes, it's been talk among our staff. My daughter was friends with the support division. And this morning, I let it slip by accident. I'm glad she's okay. Regardless, you should see fit to clear everything up with her. Yeah, you're right. Let's get moving. Let me give you a nice big fish to show my gratitude. Cop said, then let's get going. I'm hungry too. And when we stop by the restaurant on East Street, we can eat the cat. Thank you for taking care of the bus and my daughter. I don't know how to say this, but you've given me a different impression of the people of Erebonia now. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm glad we were able to help them. Yeah, it'd be good if we can continue helping others like this little by little. Won't be easy, but I'm starting to believe. Yes, we just need to hang in there and treat each other with compassion. That's right. Lovely to see Class 7 at work again. Alright, let's return to the task at hand, to Stargazer's Tower. Righto. Prankster. That looks like a whole lot of blah. See here. Save. Oh man, something was happening with my my VOD yesterday. Like I'm starting to record them, but like the broadcast, like it was still broadcasting on Twitch. It was super strange. But like it cut off the very end, which doesn't matter because I was just talking at the very end. But kind of worried. I do not want to render out 14 hours of footage while I'm going through this whole marathon. Rough times. So our plan is to head back to camp, then it's off to Stargazer's Tower. Shall we get going? Let's go. Should have attacked the bus. Some of those kids were definitely packing cards. Mobile bikes, I assume these have been mass-produced by RF. Yeah, they were just released this spring. If we remove the sidecars, they'll be much more maneuverable. I don't want to sound like Elliot, but they'd be perfect for music tours. And they would be even more exquisite with a pretty woman in the sidecar. After everything gets cleared up, maybe I'll invite Shara. Another character from...
Come on, how am I supposed to plan around something like this?
Another character from Trails in the Sky, Sherazard. She's a bracer, I believe. Major Lecter. What's you? Come on, Schwarzer. I know you usually get some unconventional help with your government requests. I don't know about this one. Suppose I understand where you're coming from. But even so, I'd like his help. Green. I'd rather not hear such objections from the most unconventional member of your little club. I hear that debaucherous Prince Olivert has rented out Michelin Wonderland all to himself today. Perhaps you should head there yourself and frolic with him and Mishi. Think I'll pass. Pretty busy myself, so I'll let you be. Stay safe out there. Schwarzer. A word of advice. Watch out for the wings on that purple ion. If it's like the one before, it can fire a flurry of tracking beams. But with your Ashen Knight, you might be able to do something about it.
A moment. Since I have this chance, I'd like you to relay a message to the Chancellor and Rufus for me. Though my wings have been stolen and my blade lost, I yet have the gun and the rose kept safely in my heart. If you lose your way and take this nation in a poor direction with you, I shall send you another message.
Your Highness. Message received, Your Highness.
With that concluded, let us away to the field exercise camp.
Okay.
Yes!
Away! Yeah, you hate this guy. He likes beauty and all that other stuff. Looks like it's about time for the stash to go. Getting on my dang nerves right now. Is there any chance of you reconsidering, Your Highness? Now, my name is Olivier, the Hunter of Love. Do try to remember it. I've, more or less, done right by the Intelligence Division, so don't even worry your little head over such a trifling matter. Really haven't changed at all, Your Highness. Oh, I simply cannot believe the trade conference was 2 long years ago. Seeing your faces again, I'd think it was only yesterday. But as for dear sweet Tita, it's been 4 years, I suppose. Simply too long. I agree. Estelle, Joshua, Agate, Shara, and Olivier. I still think back to when we were all together on the Ariel sometimes. We mustn't forget Princess Claudia and Zin were with us too. But what confection could match the sweetness of fond memories with dear friends? Seems like quite the story. Yeah, but we'll have to save it for another time. Let's head for Stargazer's Tower. How are Yuna and the others doing? Still pretty bad, but I know they'll get through it. If you guys are going to move out, all of us here at the branch campus will back you up. Isn't that right, Major? I have no objections. We were able to secure a track route, or we'll go route or route. I'm gonna go with route leading in, so there should be no issue preparing that. Correct? Yes, thank you, and you too, Tita. Of course, we're all set. Someone like me who was never in a single place growing up, Crossbell's the only place that's ever really felt like home. It's so frustrating that I can't be the first one to run and help. Thinking about them losing their freedom makes me feel like I'm gonna go crazy. Grandi. But I'm lucky that I'm part of the branch campus because I could still help out in some small way. I'll back you guys up with everything I got. So Rean, Your Highness, and everyone else, please save my home. Of course. Your home will be safe in our capable hands. You don't make threats on the people in charge. They turn out to be bustas, you bust in and bust them up. Done.
I've wanted to thank him this whole time, but I couldn't. I couldn't do anything to save my family. I felt so powerless, and I ended up pinning my frustration on him.
Yeah, you're kind of a jerk.
And that's what led to this.
I see.
I understand now. Yuna, you just want Instructor Rean to acknowledge you. I think I'm the same. When I accompanied him on his missions, I was tasked with monitoring and supporting him, but he treated me like a child, kept risking himself to protect me, and took on all the burdens himself. I felt so useless.
I'm no different. All I've wanted is for him to recognize my sword skills.
That's all you talk about is your freaking sword skills.
I know I still have far to go, but I feel like what happened in Sutherland helped me grow, at least a little. Yuna,
Oops.
Huh?
Instructor Rean left you a message. I'll play it now.
I think you said, like, I want you to have the opportunity to grow or something.
Yuna, the members of the Special Support Section are, without a doubt, heroes. I can't help but think each one of them are truly great people. Him included. But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever? Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home. So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
kind of sucks that I can't do anything with this guy's whatchamacallits. He doesn't even have anything like exceptionally good. But why do you have Sirius? Gotta be something better than that. Be something. Only equip that for now. Okay, looks like something's going on in here. A Derflinger.
The warmth is spreading through my whole body.
I feel refreshed.
Pick up on Home Chick Slice.
But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever? Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home. So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
Is that? Yeah, the recording he left for her this morning. Oh, was that your little scheme? How clever. Honestly, listening to it now is kind of embarrassing. Once she's heard what I have to say, the decision is hers alone. You're right. Let's not disturb them. Yeah, but does anyone want to do battle? That's what we want to find out. Owl doesn't play. I already played him and got all his cards.
I'll take a look. Let's check.
Okay. Not enough for all that. Go check up on Valadizzle. Oh shizzle. I see we have an especially interesting visitor today. I sense something. He must be of the Arnor bloodline. You could tell, huh? I'd heard of rumors, but I didn't think it could actually speak so eloquently. I believe last we met was on the Courageous after the Civil War. It is a pleasure to see you again, Valimar. Likewise. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten you two I'd met before. Almost feels like you two know each other from way back. Yes, I agree. Is Home Chick Slice? She is not at her desk. Not doing her job. Okay, where are you hiding? Yep. Yep, just up. Up. New equipment, yes.
I'll help. Thanks. Yes.
Thanks. Let me see.
Thanks. Yes.
Really do need to step up my quartz, but in a lot of ways I just don't want to.
Thanks.
We have 10%. Guess I don't need Septium Vein anymore, huh? Pretty good on that. Means we can do away with Kaleido finally. Maybe Katsi, maybe Oberon, in fact. I know is insane to say. Don't care about that. I do like this. Maybe I'll grab that. What else do we got? Oh, that's just better. On exchange because you know what it. Oh. Anything else? I need to give that to Emma. Except she's rocking that. Which I actually want for her. But you will get Virgo instead. You will continue leveling up Furious, I guess. Hey. Double amino.
You bet! What can I get you today? Come again! You've got good taste!
I am running out of fishing bait. Finally buy 10. So I've got money.
Give it a try! What can I get you today?
It's so loud. Relax, bruh.
Give it a try!
Mr. Stock. Oh. Yeah, you make me want to talk to everybody and just skip your dialogue.
Just tell me what you need.
Ooh, battle scopes. Gotta be well
Take care.
stocked on those. I was actually wondering if Kyrie was a boy too. That's funny. Alright. Relax.
Did you need something? Take care.
That was funny. Oh? Why, if it isn't a traveling bard, come to visit our camp. It's a pleasure to meet you. Wait, does she recognize him? I think so. Oh, it's you. I've heard much about you from my sister. Pleasure is all mine. I am the wandering bard known as Olivier Lenheim. I believe you go by Musée Egret, was it? Precisely. So long as you remember my name, I'll be sure to remember yours as well, Olivier. Certainly, but I must admit, I'm impressed. Perhaps we might speak again on another occasion. We could even make it a special lesson taught by the one and only Seeker of Love. Sounds delightful. If Instructor Reen's the one giving the lesson, I'd love to attend. No, that's not. Reen, who is this girl exactly? Seems rather fond of you. Well, I'm not her homeroom teacher, though I don't know much about her. She's one of Elise's friends from St. Astraea. Oh, interesting. There's no way that's the whole story. Ah, so they don't recognize her. How do you not recognize her? I definitely did not want to talk to you, dog.
Thanks. See ya. Have a look-see.
Have a look-see.
See ya.
Yikes. Yeah, that is everything revolving around Moose is yikes.